Sorry. I'm trying to push through it. I'll explain in a minute.
Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Say thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. It's how I live my life. That's why I am, one of the reasons why I am today. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for every moment that led to this day. Thank you for the hard times. They made me appreciate the good times. Thank you for the lessons. They were needed for my development. Thank you for my eyes that get to witness the miracles of today and tomorrow. Thank you for everything I take for granted. Thank you for all of my blessings. Thank you for my drive. Thank you for my spirit. Thank you for my strength. Thank you for giving me the courage to fight through the hard times. Thank you for the people in my life, those I love and those I learn from. Thank you for it all. Thank you. Thank you. It's the key that opens the door to instant happiness, unlocks the door to everything we are really seeking in life, happiness and contentment. Think about it. No matter what you say you want, money, riches, health, to help others, why do you really want it? When you drill deep down, the only reason anyone wants anything is the feeling we believe we will get from having it. That all boils down to happiness and contentment. And the truth is, we can have it now if we are grateful. And if you get quiet, get away from the noise of the world, and think for a moment about what you could be grateful for, I'm sure you could find plenty. Be grateful there's food on the table, air in your lungs, life in your body. Get grateful that you have opportunity to take your life to a whole nother level. To decide right now that you are going to live your dreams and never settle until you do. Get grateful for the mental strength you've been given to survive the hard times. Get grateful for your limbs if you have them. Many are not so blessed. Your eyesight if you have it. Many are not so blessed. Your hearing if you have it. Many are not so blessed. The health you do have, many are in worse positions. Get grateful for that one person that has had an impact in your life, or many people if you are so blessed. Then get grateful you can choose to be that person for someone else. That one that makes a difference in someone else's life, no matter how small. Get grateful you get to experience this magical universe. Today, look for miracles. I guarantee if you are looking, you will see them. There are unlimited things to be grateful for. Open your eyes. Unlock your amazing life. It's ready for you right now.
Thank you for this day, whatever it brings, whether a challenge I need to grow, a lineup to teach me patience, an unexpected blessing, every moment of joy, whatever today brings, thank you. Whatever it brings, I pray I have enough presence in each moment to know that no circumstance is my life. No high or low, no event, no thing is my life. Life is energy, and I know I'm so much more than my physical body. Thank you for my ability to love, to give to others my authentic love and kindness without expecting anything in return. Thank you for my strength. Thank you for my presence. Thank you for my ability to attract only the things and people that are in harmony with what I need in my life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day, whatever it brings.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Today is Thursday, July 11th, 2019. That's right. Today is Thursday, July 11th, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Thursday, July 11th, 2019. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this incredible day. Fair enough? Let's make the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. It's going to be like 89 degrees today here in Lexington, Kentucky. Going to have a little bit of rain later, according to the weather. I don't know when I became a weather person, but according to the weather, it's going to be 89 degrees and a little bit rainy later today. We have been talking this week on hashtag Rise and Grind. We have been talking all week about what it's going to take to start winning at a super high level, right? At a higher level than we're at today. We've been talking about how sometimes we create these patterns and these routines and they become mundane. And though they still have a place in our life, they don't necessarily work at elevating us to the next level. And that's the key, constantly growing, constantly breaking through. When we were kids, the reason that we enjoyed the video games, which some of us still do, but the reason that we enjoyed the video games is they used to be hard. It'd be really, really hard to get through the level, and we would try and we would fail, and we would try and we would fail, and we would try and we would fail, and then finally we would get strong enough, we would get good enough, we would understand the patterns and the routines and the sequences that we had to go through to be able to break through and beat Bowser at the end, or whoever it was that we had to battle, and we'd break through to the next level. And then once we got to the next level, we'd start the whole process again. It would be hard. It would be tough. We'd have to learn the patterns, the routines, the disciplines in order to get through. And then we'd reach that point and we'd beat the next Bowser or whoever the next boss guy was, and we'd move to the next level. That's how it's supposed to work for you. That's how it's supposed to work for me. Constantly moving through levels as we continue to ascend towards the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. Now, speaking of best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be, you're going to have to bear with me a little bit today. I'm feeling just slightly under the weather. Yesterday kind of got me. I had to rest when I got home. And so this morning, just bear with me a little bit as I push through, because I'm so excited to be here with you guys and finish up this last segment of this session this week. So on Monday, we talked about marking it on the calendar, right? Sorry, my nose is going crazy. On Monday, we talked about marking it on the calendar. Monday, July 8th, we were going to mark that day on the calendar. That was the day that you were going to start winning at a higher level, right? We were going to learn the things we needed to learn this week. You're going to apply them in your life and start winning at a massively high level. So Monday, July 8th, we talked about that. On Tuesday, we talked about 3 things that you have to stop doing in order to get there. The first thing that you had to stop doing was you had to stop caring so much about other people's feelings. How other people felt about your actions, how other people felt about the things that you do. You allow them to limit your growth and limit your success. You're going to stop doing that, right? We agree that you're going to stop caring so deeply about other people's feelings in the sense that it's holding you back. Not in the sense that we shouldn't care about people, right? We're clear on that. We also talked about how you have to stop fake training. By fake training, we talked about going to conferences and pretending to take notes, but really just making them a social event for you. Or watching the show every day and not really paying attention, not really focusing, just typing into the comments to be a part of something social. We talked about you going into the gym and working out, but not even breaking a sweat, right? We talked about all these things that are fake training, and you are now going to stop fake training. We discussed this. you're going to stop. You're not going to do that anymore. We also talked about how you're going to stop lying to yourself, telling yourself you're not good enough, telling yourself that you can't do it, telling yourself that you don't have the ability, telling yourself that you're too small, you're too large, you're too fat, you're too skinny. All of these lies that you tell yourself, we're going to stop doing that, right? We talked about that on Tuesday. Now, yesterday we talked about how we are going to count the things that we need to do, things that successful people do, the habits of successful people. And so yesterday we talked about how you're going to start counting everything because everything counts, right? You're going to start counting everything, but because everything counts. If you want to get successful fit-wise, we're going to start counting calories. We're going to start counting the different things that we do for our bodies, right? In our business, we're going to start counting the dollars going out, the dollars coming in, our leads, our prospects, counting everything because everything counts. We talked about that yesterday. Yesterday, we also talked about the importance of travel, that you got to get outside of your comfort zones. You got to get outside of this box that we tend to close ourselves and that we tend to live in. We got to get outside because as we travel, it expands our mind. It causes us to think in ways that we never thought before. As we create new relationships, it causes us to have conversations that we never had before. Travel is a requirement if you truly want to get to the next level. You can't get to where you want to go without leaving the house. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You got to get moving. And then the third thing that we talked about yesterday, and number 6 overall in the list, is that we need to really take the time to sincerely say thank you. Whether it be in a handwritten thank you letter, a very sincere personal conversation like I had with my man Josh O yesterday. We have to take the time to really say thank you to the people in our lives that are making an impact. So those were the first 6. I told you there'd be 9 things that you have to do this week. 9, not that you have to do this week, but 9 things that I'm going to teach you this week that are going to help you get to a really high level, that are going to help you break through to that next level. So those are the first 6. Today we're going to go over the final 3, the last 3 of the list of 9. But before we do, you know what we got to do. I want to listen to, let's go with, what's this one? Yeah, I can dig that. Yeah. For those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I'm going to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up, and I'll say what's up back. Good morning. How you doing, Carter Myers? Great to see you up in here. What's up, Jesse Miller? What's up, Stephen Kuhn? Clayton Lesak's up in the house. What's up, Angela Keith and Kurt Cahill? How are you, Yvonne Leah and Keith McKenzie? What's up, Bill Schomburg and CJ Craig Miles? And my mic is not doing what I want it to do. My bad. My bad if you couldn't hear me that good before. What's up, Kristen Hawk Tibbs? How you doing, Ray Hatcher and Whitney Wells? What's up, Jeff Baker, Christopher Campbell, and my man Josh? Oh, what's up, Jim Royal and Melvin Rodriguez? What's up, Terry Collins? How are you? How are you? How you doing, Janelle Griego? Scott Hulbert's up in the house. Eric Burns. Everybody's up on hashtag Rise and Grind. How you doing, Roberta? Carrie Lynn Carter's up in here. Karen Simpson, Raymond Culp. Love it, love it, love it. Shoo! All right, we're pushing through. If you haven't heard already, we got this thing coming up called Grow Your Business for God's Sake. This is going to be an incredible conference. This is where I've got 8 incredible speakers. I also have performances by the one and only Darian Sanders. This is going to be in Nashville, Tennessee, August 16th and 17th. If you haven't got your tickets yet, you need to go out there and get them right now. Thankfully, to our partnership with Hunt Brothers Pizza, we also have a partnership with Car Savers, which I'll go over next week, and we have a partnership with the marriage movement. So thanks to those sponsorships and those partnerships, we're able to offer this incredible 2-day event down in Nashville, Tennessee, a 2-day event with some of the most powerful speakers in business around the world. 2-day event for only $149. You can also, we partnered with Courtyard Marriott Goodlettsville, where you can get your hotel room for only $100 for that night while you're down there. So make sure you're going to attend Grow Your Business for God's Sake. If you want to get your tickets, you can get them now at growforgod.com. And if you don't want to take my word for it, listen to Shaka.
My name is Shaka Dyson. I want to take a moment and thank you for allowing me to talk to you about how to grow your business for God's sake. For the last 20 years, I've been building a career in the automotive industry, starting from selling cars all the way up to a director's position, helping to operate 34 dealerships across 5 states, successfully building and growing the finance departments to hit record revenue and production within those dealerships. Today, and for the last 3 years, I've owned my own company. I work with car dealerships here in this country and also internationally, helping those car dealerships to run and grow their finance departments to hit record numbers and production. And here's what I know. I know that we all have potential. Our businesses have potential. The challenge is knowing and seeing exactly what that potential is, and then being disciplined and dedicated enough to reach it and then operate within it. I'm going to be talking to you about how to grow your business, how to reach and then maximize your potential, increase sales and revenue, all in the same breath, opportunity, and time that God allows us all. I cannot wait to see you at Grow Your Business for God's Sake.
And that's my man, Shaka Dyson. Shaka and I will actually be live together a little bit later today. 5 p.m. Eastern time, I will be interviewing the one and only Shaka Dyson. We're going to do a deep dive. I did this with Brian Benstock on Tuesday. I'm going to do this with Shaka Dyson today. If you didn't see the one on Tuesday, you're going to want to go back and look it up. Brian Benstock dropped some freaking nuggets. Shaka Dyson is going to do the same thing today at 5 p.m. Eastern. So go ahead and mark your notifications, your alerts. Tell Alexa, say, hey, Alexa, remind me at 5 p.m. Eastern to watch Glenn and Shaka Dyson on Facebook. Alexa will give you a reminder. He's going to be on here, absolute fire. I also said that I would give away some tickets to Grow Your Business for God's Sake to people that sent me a message on why they wanted to go, that shared this week's episodes of hashtag Rise and Grind and tagged some people. I will do this one more time again tomorrow, so make sure you share today's episode of hashtag Rise and Grind, tag some people in the comments, and send me a message of why you need free tickets and hotel to the Grow Your Business for God's Sake conference. This morning's winner is my man Alexander Perry. Mr. Alexander Perry, appreciate you serving, sir. Alexander Perry sent me an awesome message of why he needs to be at the Grow Your Business for God's Sake conference, and he is now going to be, because I'm going to take care of his tickets and I'm going to take care of his hotel room to make sure that he's there. Listen, if you have a job, you need to be at this conference. Seriously. It's not just for business owners. It's not just for entrepreneurs. If you are trying to grow in your business, no matter what level you're at, whether you're a leader, whether you're in a medium middle management role, whatever role that you are in, if you have a job, you will receive value from attending this conference, period. You will receive value from the speakers on the stage. You will receive value from the overall experience and the layout and the setup that we have it set up. You will receive value from being able to network with all of the other people that are going to be there. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you find a way to be at Grow Your Business for God's Sake. No more excuses. We talked about that, right? We're not going to make any more excuses. I don't care what anybody else feels or tells you or their opinions of it. It's time for you to make a decision for yourself, invest in yourself, and attend the Grow Your Business for God's Sake conference. You're going to absolutely love it. The last 3 things. I told you I'm going to give you 9 things that if you apply in your life, it'll help you break through to the next level. I've given you 6. The last 3 things are as follows. There's 3 more things that you need to do. The first and foremost is I need you to hit the ball. Everybody's Alexa's popped up. Alexa, remind me to watch Glenn and Shaka at 5 p.m. Eastern today. Hey, Google, remind me to watch Glenn and Shaka today at 5 p.m. My phone just did it, actually. When I said that, my phone just set a reminder. That's cool. I'm going to start setting up reminders on all of you guys' Alexa devices whenever I need you to be at something. That's awesome. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. 3 things. The first of the 3 things is I need you to hit the ball. I need you to hit the ball. Here's what I mean by this. Okay, a lot of times people say, just keep swinging. Sooner or later, you're going to connect, right? I don't necessarily believe on that, because if you just keep swinging over here, but the ball keeps going over here, you're never going to connect. You're never going to make contact. I need you to hit the ball. See, in the game of baseball, as long as you make contact, you stay in the game. If you're up there on the plate and you're swinging and you're swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging, even if that ball doesn't necessarily go in play, even if it doesn't go straight ahead of you, as long as you're connecting with it, as long as you're hitting at least a little piece of it, even if it's fouling off to the right or it's fouling off to the left or it's going up behind your head, as long as you're getting a little tiny piece of that ball, you are still in the game. And so I need you to focus on hitting the ball, not necessarily hitting home runs, not even necessarily getting a single and getting to first base. I just need you to hit the ball because, you see, in order for you to hit the ball, it requires you to do a couple things. In order for you to hit the ball, it requires an action on your part. You have to swing the bat, right? You have to swing the bat to even get a piece of it. In order for you to hit the ball, you have to do it now. If that ball is coming at you, it's getting ready to pass you, there's only one way you're going to hit it. You got to take the swing. You got to take the swing. You got to connect, and you got to do it right now. You see, there are opportunities that are flying past you, and you're just standing there. There are opportunities that are flying past you, and because you're afraid that you can't knock it out of the park, because you're afraid that you don't know how to hit a home run, because you're afraid that you don't think you're strong enough, because you're afraid you don't think you have the ability, you're just not even connecting with the ball. You're not even swinging. I need you to hit the ball. When an opportunity pops up, when an opportunity comes your way, swing the bat, keep your eyes on the prize, which is another thing you have to do in order to make contact, is you got to keep your eyes on it. You got to watch it, right? You got to focus on it. You can translate that to writing down a goal. You can translate that to writing out your visions, your image, your dreams. When we write it out, when we make it tangible, when we've got our eyes on it, when we're thinking about it every day, when we're focused on it, when we can see it, then when the opportunity comes, we know we take action, we take a swing, and we hit the ball. You got to hit the ball. I don't care whether you hit it left or you hit it right. I don't care if you make a mistake. I don't care if it's not a home run. As long as you hit that ball, you're in the game. And that, my friends, alone, that one thing, if you take away all the other 9, just staying in the game, making contact, just staying in the game will take you so far in life. So many people bow out because they think they're not good. They think they can't do it. They think they're not good enough. Or they bow out because they're not knocking it out of the park every single time they swing the bat. I'm telling you, stay in the game. Keep swinging. Keep swinging. Make contact. 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 And at some point, you're going to knock that thing out of the park. You will knock it out of the park. So the 7th thing that I need you to do is I need you to hit the ball. Number 2 on today's list, number 8 on the overall list. I want to make sure that I clarify that, because if you haven't watched earlier episodes this week, it's really important that you go back. This is a powerful week for you and for hashtag Rise and Grind. It's been a really, really, really good series. So make sure you go back and check out those other episodes. So number 2 for today, number 8 overall, is I need you to avoid the lines. I was listening to a video the other day, and he was talking about this kid. Now, this kid was trying to try out for the team. I may have played the video in here. I'm not sure. But the kid was trying out for the team. and he was trying to be a receiver, and he was new on the team, and he couldn't get any reps, and he couldn't get the coach to see him, and nobody realized that he was there. And so his dad asked him, he was going to quit the team. He said he was done. He was going to quit. And his dad asked him, hey, why do you want to quit? And he said, Dad, I can't get any playing time. I can't get the coach to see me. I'm trying to play, but I'm so far down in the line. I'm like number 12 in the receiver line. So they never even pass the ball. I don't get any reps. And so his dad asked him, he said, hey, what is the shortest line? What is the shortest line on the team? He said, well, the defensive backs, there's only like 2 guys in that line. His dad said, okay, tomorrow at practice, I want you to stand in the D-backs line. Get out of the wide receiver line and stand in the D-backs line. So he did. He went in the D-backs line, and a week later, he was a starter on the team. A week later, he was a starter because he got seen. He had visibility. Instead of waiting in the line for all the glory, the wide receiver line, which is fun. Everybody wants to be the wide receiver. Everybody wants to be the hero that catches the ball in the end zone. So you got 12 people in that line where he couldn't be seen. Instead, he went into the line to do the work that nobody else wants to do, the line that nobody else wants to be in. And when he stood in that line, he was able to get seen. He was able to get recognized. He was able to advance his career. I need you to avoid the lines, my friend. So many times we want to do the thing that's fun, the things that's glorious, the thing that looks cool, the thing that's going to get us all of the praise and the accolades. But that line is long, my friend. That line is long. And maybe you'll get there, maybe you won't. Maybe at some point you'll get to the front of that line, maybe you won't. But why? Why waste your time in the long line? Jump in the short line. You wouldn't do that. You don't do it when you go to a theme park. When you go to the theme park, you avoid the long line. You try to find the shortest line. When you're traveling down the road and you see traffic coming ahead, you're zigzagging back and forth trying to get in the shortest line. But yet in life, we tend to jump in the longest line. Well, everybody else is doing that. That's what everybody else is doing, so I want to do that. I'm going to do whatever. That looks cool. That looks fun. That's what everybody else is doing. I'm here to tell you, stop doing what everybody else is doing and start making your own way. The people that do what everybody else is doing don't ever make it anywhere. You stay right there in the middle of the pack. I want you to stand out. I want you at a higher level. I want you to win at a super high level. That's going to require you to quit standing in these lines. Get out of these long lines. Start making your own way. The ninth and last of the series thing that I need you to know and understand and apply in your life in order for you to really break through to a higher level is I just want you to do it anyway. Just do it anyway. Whether you're scared, whether you think you can, whether you feel like you have the ability or the responsibility, if it is on your heart, if it is tugging at you, if every day you wake up and you're like, man, I wish I had enough money to do this. I wish I had enough time to do this. I wish. Today, I want you to stop all the wishing. I just want you to do it. Just do it anyway. Even if you're really, really afraid of it, even if it like scares you, just do it anyway. Even if you don't think the time is right and you don't think, well, maybe if I do this or if I wait till I just want you to do it. Just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. Just do it. Just do it today. Just do it anyway. If somebody, you're in a meeting or something and you have this idea, you have this thought, but then you think, oh no, if I say it, if I speak it out loud, I'm going to look stupid or people are going to think this about me or I'm going to be embarrassed. Just do it anyway. Do it anyway. When you start to live a do it anyway type life, when you start to live even when you're scared, you do it anyway. When you start to break through even though it might embarrass me, you do it anyway. When you start to get to the point where you don't feel well, you're under the weather, you're feeling a little sick, and you're like, you know what? It's okay. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to do it anyway, even though I don't feel like it. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm just going to do it anyway. Or I know I need to have that conversation with that person. I know I need to have that conversation. I know that it's going to hurt. I know that it's going to be painful. I just want you to do it anyway. Just do it anyway. And when you start to do these things, when you start to live your life in a way that you do it anyway, whether you're looking forward to it or not, whether you like the idea of it or not, whether it's going to be a hard conversation or an easy one, whether it's going to be a difficult challenge or an easy one, when you get to the point where you just do it anyway, whether you want to or feel like it or not, that's going to separate you from the pack. Every successful person that I know, no matter what you throw at them, no matter what obstacle, no matter what you tell them, when they have their eyes on the prize, when they are in the game and they're swinging that bat and they're connecting and they're connecting and they're connecting and they're connecting over and over and over, and it's a line that nobody else is in, it's a line that nobody else has thought to stand in, they're doing the hard work, the things that nobody else wants to do. When they have that, when you watch those truly successful people, you can't stop them. They're just going to do it anyway. Ran out of money? Don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. Don't have the capital? Don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. People are telling me I can't? Don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. I want you to become a do it anyway type person. It's truly going to help you break through to the next level. I promise. What's up, Dan Kelleher? He says, I was terrified to quit my job 2 years ago. On my birthday, I gave up a multi six-figure income to start my own business. Why? I decided to just do it anyway. Now my company is the fastest growing company nationwide in my industry. We have done in 2 years what it has taken other industry leaders 30 years to do. And guess what? My man Dan Kelleher, who's talking about that right there, he's in a line that nobody else was in. He is in a line that nobody else was in, and he just kept chipping away at it. He just kept hitting that ball. Congratulations on your success, Dan. Listen, friends, I have this show. Hashtag Rise and Grind means the world to me. You mean the world to me. And I'm going to do it anyway, whether I'm under the weather, whether I feel like it, whether I'm tired, whatever. I'm here and I'm going to do it anyway because you're very important to me. There's something that I know about you and I know that about me, and that's that you're a child of God. You see, the God of the universe, he made you and me to be the absolute best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. Best versions, not average, not subpar, not below average, absolute best. And since he made us both the same way as children of his, that makes you and I brothers and sisters. People ask why I do this, why I care so deeply, why I go back, why I respond to all the comments, why I try to respond to all my messages, why I spend hours and hours and hours trying to create content, why I spend hours and hours and hours creating Rise and Grind gear and coachings and different opportunities. People ask why I do all these things, and I just want to make it really, really clear. I do these things because I believe that you are my brother. And I believe that you are my sister. I believe that we are family. I truly believe that we're all children of God, uniquely made. Don't miss that key word, uniquely made, to be the absolute best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. See, that word uniquely is the key. I need you to stand out. God had designed you to stand out. So I want you to get out of these lines. Get out of these lines. Start hitting the ball. Start hitting the ball. You're going to find these things. I know it's scary. Just do it anyway. You're going to figure these things out, that you have these gifts inside you. You're going to be able to rise every single day in a way where you're excited and eager to go out there and tackle the world. You're going to start to evolve into the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And when you do, friend, when you do, brother, when you do, sister, it's going to make a massive impact on this planet. Do you understand? It's going to make a massive impact on this planet. You have a responsibility. Not only do you have the ability, but you have a responsibility to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. So if you need more videos like this to get there, you can go to glennlundy.com. If you haven't already, get your tickets to grow your business, for God's sake. I'm telling you, it will help you get to another level. I put this together for you. I think my nose is bleeding at this point. I put this together for you. I need you there. All right? Listen, I absolutely stinking love you, okay? If nobody's told you that yet today, I want to be the first. I absolutely stinking love you. So go out there and have an incredible day today. Absolutely incredible. Join me later while I meet up with Shaka Dyson at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And then, of course, I'll see you again tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. We'll do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. Hashtag rise and grind, hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the grind, grind. Hashtag rise and grind, grind, grind. Hashtag rise and grind, grind, grind. Hashtag rise and grind, grind, grind. Hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation. Hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind. Don't stop, get it, get it. Hashtag rise and grind. Don't stop, get it, get it. Waking up the nation. Hashtag rise and grind. Waking up the nation. Hashtag rise and grind. Good morning. On my feet before the sunrise. Stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive.